You must trust me. Trust yourself.
हम लोग हमेशा टफ ग्रुप में क्यों रहते हैं?
Years ago, my journey started at sea, as it must for all who journey to these lands. A complex and precarious place, at war with itself for centuries. From that chaos and bloodshed, my opportunity surfaced. In the form of the most powerful warlord history has known. Oda Nobunaga. A lord who took an interest in me. An outsider among outsiders.
अबे पेन भी पकता है मेरे को।
Momento, Shugo.
Tragam a cadeira, irmãos. Chegou na hora certa.
Father Baragnano, you are expected to appear before Lord Nobunaga today.
Thank you, Sir Mitsuhide. We are ready. Não podemos falhar hoje. Viajar para além de Kyoto é cada vez mais perigoso. Sem a permissão do Lord Nobunaga, a missão dos jesuítas será um fracasso. Não podemos permitir.
A nossa segurança deve-se ao Diogo. Sua presença manteve os monges e os bandidos bem longe.
O Diogo não os deterá para sempre. Temos de garantir o favor de Nobunaga.
Vamos ficar bem ocupados quando nos deitarmos a mão. tens a dizer sobre isso, Diogo? Gostavas de voltar a ver o oceano?
He will hear you. Father says he is only...
Não sinto grande falta do mar.
Considerando a quantidade dele que tinhas engolido quando te encontramos, percebo.
Isso foi há muito tempo.
Dressed in a brown jacket with a frilly-collared white shirt, Diogo walks behind Frois and Valignano as they pass through a gate onto the castle grounds. Soldiers with spears and passers-by stare openly at Diogo, who glances over at a masked man in armor sporting a golden crest on his helmet. A gray-haired man bows to him.
E aqui temos a Senhora Nene, e junto dela Moriron Maru, o vassal mais próximo do Lord Oda Nobunaga.
Diogo glances at Lady Nene.
Isso só nos dificulta as coisas.
Diogo, Frois, and Valignano turn toward the gate. Servants hurry to the side, dropping to all fours and bowing their heads as a daimyo rides onto the grounds. As Frois and Valignano also drop to all fours and bow their heads, Diogo follows suit. Oda Nobunaga dismounts, a dead boar draped over the back of his horse. He looks around with indifference before stepping forward. Two servants rush to lift down the boar. His indifferent gaze set ahead, the daimyo walks past the people bowed to him. As Nobunaga chats with Lady Nene, Diogo lifts his head slightly to steal a glance at him. Lady Nene nods at Nobunaga. As he turns around, Diogo quickly lowers his head. The daimyo walks toward... the castle and turns back to everyone in the courtyard except Nene bowing to him. He nods to himself, then heads off. Diogo straightens with an odd look.
Aqui está o Lord Oda Nobunaga.
Vão chamar-nos para falar com o Lord Nobunaga em breve.
Eu falo com ele.
Viste como o Lord Nobunaga olhou para o Diogo? Será que nunca viu um homem negro antes?
Lord Nobunaga will see you now.
Diogo, espera aqui. Não digas nada.
Lord Nobunaga commands that the black man join you.
But he is my sword-bearer. A slave. He does not speak the language.
Lord Nobunaga commands it.
Devia ter deixado no porto. Ou flutuar no mar onde te encontramos.
Deus ajudar-nos-á nesta situação, Padre Valeriano.
Lord Nobunaga, I present to you Father Valignano. Father Valignano has come to request free movement for his priests in your lands.
That is correct, Sir Ranmaru.
You will address Lord Nobunaga.
Of course, of course. Forgive me, Lord Nobunaga. Please, accept this gift. A European chair, made by the finest artisans in Portugal.
You may rise.
You ask me to let your priests walk freely. But your priests are here already, Father Valignano. Perhaps before you worry about your priest's feet, you may wish to plead for their heads. Your black man has the instincts of a warrior. As he realized the danger you are in, his eyes found every threat in the room.
I'm sorry, Lord Nobunaga. He does not understand us.
I would have many questions for this man, if only he understood. He is all the people of Kyoto speak about since his arrival.
Diogo has been a loyal sword-bearer for me. He has freed me to focus on our Jesuit mission in these lands.
His name is Diogo?
That is what we call him.
Gods!
Faz o que eles disserem, Diogo.
All of you outs!
Mitsuhide tells me you are playing at being simple-minded. He says you understand me better than the Christians do.
Though I have spent some time in these lands, I am still a student of its language and customs.
By the sound of it, you might teach Luis Frois a thing or two.
I have practiced with him, but I also listen to the people here.
Frois amuses me, but this Valegnano I am not sure about.
Stand back.
Thank you, Lord Nobunaga.
Valegnano will not be pleased that I kept you here. What do you think he will do with you? Kill you?
I do not know. I have been subject to worse men, and I yet live.
These worse men? Who are they? Father Valegnano, I will grant you what you came for. Your priests are free to move in these lands.
Thank you, Lord Nobunaga. You will not...
But your servant, Diogo, stays. He may yet prove useful to me.
Ah. Very well. Though he is good for little more than bearing your sandals.
Under me, sandal bearers become lords. I see potential in this man. A warrior whose spirit can inspire armies. He will be tested. He may become a legend. Or he may die.
This memory is fractured. What was left, it trails off into infinitesimally smaller fragments. I'll fast forward you to the next reassembled memory. One moment. The integrity of a memory can be tampered with. There are a variety of reasons. Viruses, data corruption, environmental disturbance. But sometimes it's because she doesn't want you to see them.
Nobunaga's forces reach an Egan village in a mountain valley. A small number of local warriors charge to meet them, but are swiftly cut down. Yasuke stands frozen as he watches. A soldier shoots a villager in the face at close range with a matchlock gun. Yasuke watches vulnerably. More soldiers use torches to set fire to buildings. Yasuke sits on his horse beside Nobunaga, watching the village below burn.
Can you feel the breeze, Yasuke? It fans the total destruction of Iga. A most perfect night. Ready to finish them off?
At your command, my lord.
Yasuke keeps his gaze averted.
What is it?
I've never fought a battle like this. So many lives.
Ever the righteous man.
He starts off, and Yasuke rides after him.
While Iga calls its unifier a tyrant, 40,000 of our countrymen ride with me.
A line of soldiers takes position in front of them.
Is that tyranny, Yasuke?
No. No, it is conviction. They trust in their future with you.
Yes. And that belief makes you my samurai.
Iga's rebellion stands in the way of harmony. I ride with you.
Go. Find Momochi Sandayu. His death will sever the sword from the hand of Iga.
Facing a castle, Yasuke climbs off his horse.
Light your fires! The wind will spread them! Arrows! Watch yourselves!
avoid all our blades! Nobunaga samurai are
Their armor is strong. I must break it. One last door to get through. My one-man army.
Another memory. Just fine particulate at this point. Listen carefully. Memories can be fractured, ignored, twisted. But what has been can never truly be lost. The past is power. Do you understand? Fujiwara Shinawe. The structural integrity of her memories is solid. There is much for you and her to discover. I wish you luck. Otherwise, this will be the last time we speak. Goodbye. For now.
At night, Nagato and Naue look down into a valley.
He comes.
Naue wears a concerned expression.
Oda Nobunaga.
Far below, a seemingly endless column of soldiers marches across this landscape. On a rise slightly above the troops, Oda Nobunaga and a hulking African samurai supervise from their horses. Nobunaga glares from beneath his ornate helmet.
We need a plan.
She turns to her father.
Chichiwa, what do we do?
We ride to Aikuni Shrine.
Naue nods and follows him.
You're not telling me everything. I can see it on your face. What was in Hattori Hanzo's letter?
The world is at many wars, Naue. Not just the one Oda Nobunaga fights.
Someone else is coming to Iga?
Yes. But what they want from us, they cannot have.
Then we won't give it to them.
No, we won't.
I know you cannot tell me everything, Chichiwe. But I need your trust.
You have it.
Then tell me what to do. I can do it. I can help you.
It may come to that. Remember, we fight not only to defend, but to kill. It is the only way.
I'm ready.
Stay close.
Outside the burning temple, one of Oda's men drags himself along the ground and an Egan soldier stabs him. Nearby, Naoe runs up to Sandayu.
20 of them. For every Egan.
As buildings burn around them, Nagato arrives.
They are not the only ones here.
He hands Hanzo's letter to Sandayu, who regards him darkly.
She gave it to you. So I could protect him if they came.
Sandayu throws down the letter.
What matters now is defeating Oda. Oda forces pour in from every direction. The mountains, the tiger mouths. Then I will meet them there. Is that not what we have pledged? We pledged our oath to her. And they died with her.
The two men glare at each other. Sandayu's gaze shifts to Naoe, then he returns his attention to Nagato with a look of resignation.
Do what you must. I understand.
He turns and gets on his horse as the village gate burns nearby. His steed rears up. Sandayu rides away.
Wait!
He stops.
My heart belongs to you. But my blood is Egan. I will get you to Miburo Castle.
I'm coming with you.
No. I need you elsewhere.
He reveals a bracer on his arm and demonstrates the hidden blade. He straps it to Naoe's arm.
Run to the Kufu, the mountain. The door will open. To this blade is a key.
What?
Inside the coffin is a box. Protect it with your life.
Chichiue!
You said you wanted help. Now's the time. Cannot let Sandayu stand alone. Show me.
She extends the blade. Naoe flicks her wrist and the blade retracts. She gives her father a steely look.
Go. I will meet you there. Naoe!
He takes her hand and stands up.
Box. It cannot be opened. It cannot be taken. Promise me, Plum.
I promise.
Nagato puts his hand on Naoe's shoulder, and she holds his serious gaze.
Nagato!
Nagato gives his daughter an encouraging look before stepping away. He mounts his own horse and rides off with Sandayu. Naoe runs in the opposite direction.
Focus. Get to the coffin. Don't fail me now, Blade. Don't stop. Just find the box. The coffin! Stu is counting on me.